My name is Fidel Burdine Williams. I'm from planet Earth, technically, literally. I'm a little more specific, North America, Midwest, Wisconsin, Milwaukee, East Side. My family background is very cultural and creative, and so my mother's an artist, my father's an artist, and so different sorts of artistry, so were always an influence on me in my life. The music that I was accustomed to hearing and the music that I grew up listening to was always very powerful and spiritual even, and so as I grew up and as I started to be a little bit more creative myself, self-expressive, that's sort of when hip-hop started really coming on the scene on a global level. I look at the music industry, the music business, as a monster in a machine that does what it's supposed to do. Just like a dog, do what a dog bites, dog bark. The machine is gonna do what it's gonna do. And everyone knows that the new model, the new mode of what the music industry is changing every day. And so I think it's a great time for independent artists. That's how I look at it. It's a great time for even major artists to go independent and to become independent and to establish their own foundations. I think it's a great opportunity. I think it's a great gift to us almost. I mean, it's something that we have that hip hop in particular. We've created our own economy, our own trade and commerce within a business and within an industry that didn't really accept us at first, really didn't appreciate us at first until they realized how much money could be made off of us. But at the same time, then hip hop realized how to do that for itself as well. And so I think just the viciousness of the machine itself forced people to think outside the box, and thus you have a lot of people who are entrepreneurs and who own their own company, own their own music, own their own masters, and it's on a whole different page than what it was in the past. So I think it's a great opportunity. That's how I look at it.
Yes, we are the new vanguard. Said we are the new vanguard. Save yourself, create your own wealth. Don't depend on the hospital for your health. And don't think these lyrics supposed to raise your kids. Oh, they already did. See, hip-hop lives. The only thing that died is the thought that you could fake it. Everybody in the...
Create and to keep the conversation going higher and going towards solutions. And so that's already the impact that I've created, just being able to have those conversations within the quote-unquote industry and within the people that are engaged, because the streets, the community, you know what I mean, the people that are engaged that really fuel all of this. Once you engage those people, once you start that conversation with those people, that's what the quote-unquote industry listens to, you know what I mean? And artists that I'm around, producers, so on and so forth, it's okay to have a different conversation about what we're dealing with. It's okay to creatively communicate a different purpose and a different message behind the music and behind the lyrics, you know what I'm saying? I think I want to continue to build bridges in the community between organizations, between different people that may not work together but need to. As far as rebuilding and continuing the rebuilding of our community, standing on the shoulders of and the legacy, everything that's happened already, and being able to continue that, because we still on our own, we still in a drastic situation, in an urgent emergency situation after all this time passed and quote unquote, movements and eras and so on and so forth, and we worse off. I have several different platforms that I use to reach out to people, whether they be like events that we do here in Milwaukee, whether they be annual events, weekly events, quarterly events. We always are utilizing the momentum of the culture to unite people, to organize people, and we utilize, the different dynamics of the culture, like whether it be the clubbing, whether it be the video games. We've done video game tournaments for young people. We've done, where we incorporate tutoring sessions. We've done open mics. We've done MC battles. We've done a lot of different initiatives that help to motivate young people and also help to build a bridge between our elders and our hip hop quote unquote generation, because I think that that's important. I grew up on so much music. It was just like I'm inspired by all of that still, because I still listen to a lot of older music, and I still listen to like just world music. I listen to some of everything, and so I'm inspired by just just the creative part of it all.
My name's Shafi. A lot of people know me as Mr. Filthy, producer, engineer here at Trio Records. Work for Running Rebels. Been working with Fidel and the rest of the Taste MCs for about five to 6 years now. I got a lot of respect for the music they do. It's a lot different than a lot of cats that do music here in the city. We got a lot of stunt and traffic music, and they got more of a rebellious sound, something more about progression, you know what I'm saying? So it gives you a whole different feel, another aspect of Milwaukee music. Fidel got a whole lot of bangers. He's got a real youthful sound, but a real aggressive, more progressive sound, you know what I'm saying? That's trying to head off some type of movement, you know what I'm saying? I feel the movement, so I'm all about that. As a person, I like Fidel's hustle. I like his grind. I like a lot of his advertisement ideas and his ways of getting his music out to people, as opposed to more traditional ways that the way the average artist think. He got a more revolutionary way of getting his music out, as far as, be it the giving away the mixtape or however, it's different. He take more control over his art, as opposed to waiting on stuff to happen for him, and as opposed to going out trying to get signed. I like that. I like the take charge method he used. I dig that.
The possibilities deep inside my street poetry, they know it's the ultimate initiation. Step inside my ideas, let me transform the norm from there to here. Yes. No. Yes. No. Yes. They don't know. Back, people looking around wondering what's next. So much complex convo, conspiracy unraveling, information making people question the establishment. Possessed like a messenger, listen to my catalog. All I wanted to do was conversate with the cosmos. Stay up late, traveling anywhere that the rhyme goes. Off top into a seamless train of thought. Complete meditation, straight medication, making motivation out of mistakes. Keep the energy original, my universal escape. Formulating foundations into self-occupation. Find a way and make it work. I feel my people hurt, so I feed my people first. Making vibrations of freedom all across the globe. And I send it into outer space just in case. Just in case. They don't know. They don't know. They don't know. What we go through. They don't know. What we go through. What we go through. They say, count your blessings and write a new lesson. I stay right on stepping. When they started slipping, I kept my vision, being a bigger voice in the crowd. Sometimes I reminisce, but ain't no time like now. I say that to say, today is your day. Stay focused and be ready to map it out for yourself. Up, you mighty warrior. Yes, we are at war, but against who and what for? Let's explore the possibilities deep inside my street poetry. They know it's the ultimate initiation. Step inside my ideas, let me transform your norm from there to here. Yeah, they don't know what we go through. Yeah, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? I run it from this side over here. That makes sense. Let me take it back like this right here. You know what I'm saying?
I am I am the director of the Summer Peace Initiative and co-founder with Fidel. And I met Fidel about 9 years ago. As a journalist, I wrote an article on his music back then, Taste and Seeds. From there, Fidel approached me. He wanted to create a community event centered around peace, working against the issue of violence in Milwaukee. I was kind of overwhelmed because he wanted a big event, a huge impact. So along with his hip hop and skill working with teens in the community, I brought to the table my administrative and grant writing background, and we created the Summer of Peace rally 7 years ago. And from there, Fidel has aided myself along with other community partners in reaching youth and working on conflict resolution workshops, providing forums for the young people to express their desires for peace. Fidel has been instrumental in educating me on how to engage with teens. That's a skill set he really excels at. From him, I've learned to really give youth a voice, let them guide, the plans, and Summer Peace has grown with Fidel's help. We started off in Gordon Park with about 300 people attending. Now our average attendance is over 1,000. Summer Peace is a day of unity messages, performances by youth groups, adult speakers. It's very organized now. And there have been times when Fidel has really wanted to drive home messages. This past summer, along with Fidel's help, the Summer Peace Initiative and Michael Waite of the Boys and Girls Club of Milwaukee, we had 12 youth workers employed as community organizers through Summer of Peace. And Fidel will go out with them into the community and do peace parades, peace protests. They surveyed the community on issues affecting Milwaukee. And I think the young people look up to Fidel because not only is he this hip artist, but he's closer to them in that he really is a street scholar. He does his work in the street, keeps it grassroots, and I think the young people really relate to that. So I pretty much stay in the background, keeping the books, guiding the curriculum, and Fidel's more the front man, street soldier, I like to call him. This coming year, we will employ youth workers year-round, and they will get paid again as community organizers. They plan the event, promote the event, and Fidel helped them set up a website, summerpeace.ning.com, and on there they post forum questions. They keep everybody engaged, and I'm very grateful for Fidel and what he has brought to the peace movement in Milwaukee.
This is a G-Sound Music production.
What's going on, people? DJ Stretch, Viva Fidel.
This is a G-Sound Music production.
Go, go. We arrived on the rise. Yeah, we arrived on the rise, on the ride to excellence. The ignorant get with it, as well as the intelligent. Cause nowadays they playing tricks with your gas, which is funkin' with your food, which means your ass. If it don't get organized and switch the conversation, not apply to you, I mean your baby's generation, then we might as well stop reproducing. But that'll be the day when DJ Stretch stop producing. Never, never comes. Be careful with your tongue. It's deadly like a machine gun. Where I'm from, and probably your hood too, it's always the fakers that betray to be the true. So what you do, keep your life separate. Let them be salty while we sprinkle the peppers. You don't need the fake necklace. Just take it to your essence and God'll be present. Yeah, Milwaukee raised me. Hip hop saved me. They say we crazy, but they can't fade me. Viva Fidel. Fidel is more than a name. Consider me a weapon, I spit with aim. Milwaukee raised me, hip-hop saved me. They say we crazy, but they can't fade me. Viva Fidel is more than a name. Consider me a weapon, I spit with aim. We're gonna do a couple tracks, and I want y'all to pay attention. I want y'all to listen to the lyrics. You with me? Yeah. They call artists like myself into situations to define this phenomenon called hip-hop. To talk to the young people, to talk to the elders, to speak out to the community, to try to bring some understanding to this thing. They always ask me, they say, tell me, how did it get like this? I thought all the family was as tight as a fist. Then all of a sudden, the tables done turn. Friends turn to enemies when money's concerned. And alcohol make people act real brave and say foul things they wouldn't usually say. Stay away if you ain't keeping it 100. You can keep your weed, I don't need to get blunted. Smiling all funny, your nose all running. Smiling like a spy with that FBI type vibe. I'm real wise, I watch my mouth around strange people. They say, tell me, how did it get like this? They say, tell me, how did it get like this? They say, tell me. I go all across the world, they ask me about Milwaukee. They wanna know what's going on, I say, I don't need no new friends, but I'm recruiting for the revolution. We live in Milwaukee, it's something more than the beer brewing. Soon as you think you safe, the drama is at your front door. Who can you trust in the middle of a war? Who can you call and be sure they gon' ride? In these times, so many of us working for the other side, and people be off them pills, crack in another form, just waiting to snitch. Some of y'all never learn until them people come and get ya, and then they show gon' play with ya. The hood so divided, it's easy to infiltrate, and half these rappers sound like they working for the state. I can't relate to some of the things I be hearing. Who's in control? Why people just selling their soul? Then the first thing they say is they like to thank God. I find that odd unless your God is the devil, death and destruction, cause that's your only discussion. I stay awake, I keep my eyes on strange people. They say, tell me. The young folks in the schools, the teachers, they run up on me and they say, tell me, how did hip-hop get like this? They want to know what's going on with this music. Only thing you need to do is get that money. But what you gonna do if you a big dummy? Give it right back. Spending a lot and getting nothing back. Even celebrities and NBA players getting jacked. What's up with that? Rappers looking like wrestling is fake and freakish. They tried to kill hip-hop, but my babies need this. They need this. That's right. I want to introduce y'all to my sister, Fiery Phoenix. We performed together under the name Relative Theory. Come on, let's do this jam called Sometimes off of the new project called Theory Relativity. We're going to slow it down and talk to you, listen to the lyrics. Make sure you pay attention. Fiery Phoenix, sing to the people.
Sometimes I cry. Said it's just one of them days. One of them days when I want to be left alone. Said it's just one of them days. One of them days when I want to be left alone.
The pen is mighty like a weapon meant for murder. For me, I use mine like a lifeline. Electro chakra, melanin opera, sons of the father, raw hot lava, the core of the culture, the force from the source. Third eye openers presenting the choice. The first information superhighway. Travel through my tracks on my train of thoughts. Pure elevation, had your mind racing. Check your memory files all the way back to the now. They took everything sacred and made it evil. Uprooted the truth to fake the people. Flipped the screenplay. And it's seen today through the symbols and emblems. They raped our wisdom. That's why you never learned about it in school. They turned you into a fool to keep you away from yourself. Using trick knowledge from kindergarten to college. This is reprogramming. Elders to young seeds together overstanding, plotting and planning, cause I seen what's happening, the empire collapsing. This is more than rapping, this the fire to the match, making contact with the gasoline. Then I flee from the scene. Like that.
Yes. Said it's just one of them days, one of them days when I want to be left alone. Said it's just one of them days, one of them days when I want to be left alone.
One more time, sing it to him again. It's one of them days. It's just one of them days.
Them days when I want to be left alone. Said it's just one of them days. One of them days.
One of them days.
When I want to be left alone.
Bam. Yes. Yes. They told me I couldn't throw nothing. I couldn't kick nothing. We gonna have fun right here. Let's go, DJ Stretch. This from Milltown right here. This from Milwaukee. I love y'all. All the love, all the support. We appreciate it. Viva Fidel, Taste Them Seeds, Gorilla Promo. Like this, right here, right now. Spit it with me. Of the shorties burning up the block, maximize outlook, shaped into an enterprise. We nuclear with numbers, but we so quick to divide. Scrapping over crumbs, scratch the numbers off the gun, throw it away, get another one. Ask where you from, bring it back, Stretch, bring it back. We got time. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring that back. Rewind selector. Yes. Spit it with me. Spit it with me, Milltown. We're gonna have some fun right here. And this is for you, and you, and you, and all of y'all. Yes. Milltown. Can't hear that. I can't even hear that over myself. I'm up. Thank you very much. Bring it back one more time, Stretch. Y'all gotta give me a little love. Just a little. Yes. Keep it cutting, Stretch. And we got yes. Spit it with me. Milltown, I do this to y'all. Take my time to y'all. If it's not right, it's not rhyming. It's not Viva Fidel. Yes. Spit it for me. Spit it with me. Let's go, Stretch. Milltown, Bruce City, 414, murder meal, killer meal. Let me get some more Cream City. Milwaukee, talkie, the ill meal. The county, don't down me, just crown me. Midwest official, reppin' for the east side of everywhere. We worldwide, you never there. This is my stronghold, this is my launch pad. They all know my dad, the movement ain't a fad. This all we ever had right off of North Ave. Witnessing the madness, listening to the sadness, watching all the misery, listening to the misery. Tougher that they finna be, tougher that they finna be exposed for their trickery. Corrupted politicians playing games with the people's lives. And McGee formed the militia. He said be ready to fight. So we started a boot camp for my soldiers on Hamp in Burleigh. 4526 is packed in this. And it's nothing for something to prove, nothing to lose, cause we leading the sacks. It's all bad for blacks and browns. My Spanish speaking familia on the other side of town, divided by a bridge. It's terror segregated where we live. They call it the New Selma. Let the elders tell you it used to be magic. Now we back to havoc. My music is a warning on these streets. The police state the murder rate, the racist media fakes. Boycott the foreigners if they treat you with hate. No, it ain't safe, and it's like this across the nation. Unemployment is higher than graduation. That's a ski mask equation or a home invasion. Mob beatings by the pigs in blue like Frank Jew. Conspiracy and cover up is real on the field. Smashing down locusts, trying to keep my focus. Weather unpredictable, women something critical. Communicate with pimps and products of Panthers. Peace stones and folk nation, I'm standing army waiting. I'm starting up the strategy for our survival. Cause them devils is coming, you gonna need more than your Bible. Dust off your rifle, stack up your supplies. This experimental time, the mafia ties. Dr. James Cameron is an icon in my eyes. The Algeros, as a youngster I heard him blow. A voice so beautiful, we diamonds in the rough. The way it's set up, living isn't enough. It's a pressurized hotbed, not a challenge to warriors. Cause this place prepares us for what the world has in store for us. Right here, right now. This is bigger than 24s, more power than your 40 Glock. This is the potential of the shorties burning up the block. Maximize outlook, shaped into an enterprise. We nuclear with numbers, but we so quick to divide. Scrapping over crumbs, scratch the numbers off the gun, throw it away, get another one. They ask where you from, Jeffrey Thomas still get a mention. pay attention. There's so many churches that'll make the God get nervous. Is your Sunday service still serving a purpose? The Lord don't like ugly, but I was broke and hungry. See, Center Street stories, I could tell them from days. I'm from the RBG on MLK. Yeah, look both ways. This the city of game. They quick to take advantage of an out-of-town lame. And ain't no shame, either make you a believer. It's cool to be a leader and not a bloodsucker. We replace gang banging with mathematics and hip-hop culture. Culture. Thank you very much. My name is Viva Fidel. Look for me, vivafidelonline.com. DJ Stretch, my sister Fiery Phoenix. Much love to MPTV and my sister Sabrina Jordan for making this possible. Love y'all. Thank you.